My name is Ali Shafai, and we've been in this home since '99. We found this home, actually we were just driving by the neighborhood, and it seemed like a really great place to make a home. And it really turned out that way. This is kind of centrally located in the Bay Area, in the Silicon Valley specifically. My experience with working with real estate agents, or maybe even this home specifically, it's always a kind of a mixed bag. You really don't know what you're getting, and you can only gain so much information from an interview and look at someone's reviews. When we came across Trisha, it only took really just a couple of minutes to recognize that she was the one that we wanted to work with. She was very, very pleasant, seemed very knowledgeable and resourceful, and our experience absolutely held true to those initial thoughts. So how we found Trisha was she was actually highly recommended by someone that we had reached out to in the industry. Trisha is just super experienced. She's a very experienced realtor. Along the way, she guided us on how to best present the really unique features of the home. She gave us pointers, hints on how to make the house look at its best, really highlight the key features, and then the three-dimensional tour where you're doing a virtual walkthrough of the property. From there, the highlights of the community and the surrounding area, what the shopping complex is, the school systems, libraries, those kind of services, and everything that this area has, which is tremendous. Those kind of marketing efforts, I think, really sold the house and put it over the top, because it's a great house, but if you don't present it in its best possible light and you don't speak to what the neighborhood has to offer, you're kind of short selling yourself. So absolutely, the video production was top-notch. Some of the things that we saw from a drone perspective was really impressive, and it really highlighted the property and the surrounding neighborhood. So that was over the top. It's probably the best I've ever seen of any property being listed. As far as recommending Trisha, that's easy. That's a no-brainer. In my mind, I would recommend her to a loved one, to a family member, friends, anyone. Simply because of how decent she is. So I've spoken a lot about how experienced she is in the marketplace, her knowledge of the industry, and exactly how to market a property and be able to sell it. But enough needs to also be said about how meticulous she is with details and how she makes complex things very easy along the way. She'll guide you all the way through the process. And she just is a great project manager, and I've never seen anything be an obstacle for her. She just has this positive can-do attitude. May sound cliche, but there really is nothing I threw at her that she couldn't solve. So she's a fantastic problem solver, and she's the best realtor I've ever worked with personally. When it comes to looking for buying or selling another property, Trisha is the obvious choice. And in our perspective, we actually believe that we've established a friendship along the way as well. So I really can't think of no other person that would be better to represent anyone who's considering her. She just makes every experience that much easier because of her fantastic attitude, really kind of unending energy, and just positivity. We will work with her for as long as she has the time and availability for us. And in fact, I kind of joked with her. I said, no matter where I go, even if I'm outside of the country, I'm calling you first to represent me for buying or selling a home. She made what would be rather stressful time in our lives very, very easy. She's really done tremendous things for my family. Yeah.